that we have is one active rest with burpees and then a hill sprint. So let's make the most of it. Whenever we go down to the end of the street, turn around and book it to that far overhead door. Maybe even see some friendly competition, some foot races. We're gonna warm up with Sally. I'll get to that here in a second. Get through workout, all focusing on chest, back, and or both at the same time. You can do them in any order that you choose. Starting up here at the top, we have angels. We're going to clap overhead and smack that tush. Nice and controlled, no rep count, so there's no need to do them poorly. And then we have incline bench rows. So how we can do this is your partner can set up. We're gonna be on our bellies on the bench. I can hand the dumbbells to them, and then I can go out, do my angels while they do their rows. When they get done, I can come up, and then I can take the dumbbells from them. That's probably gonna be the most effective, efficient way to do it. But make sure that we're rowing those into our hip pockets and we're not trying to bring them into the chest. That's not what we're looking for. Keep those elbows nice and tucked in, row them to the chest, the hip pockets. Maybe you can get a little squeeze in there. Reps are gonna be at 10, they're gonna stay at 10. We have 4 sets of 10. So if you grab a weight that was too easy, your next set, let's increase it. If you grab something that was too heavy, your next couple of sets, let's decrease it. Seat belts. This is a new one that Jordan likes to do. You're gonna have a weight in your hand. Doesn't take a lot. You're gonna start on one side, just like you're pulling that seat belt from the seat, and then you're going to act like you're clicking it into the other side. So you're gonna be nice and controlled, and you're going to squeeze. We're focusing on that inner and upper chest. Let's get that rotation with that palm going towards our back. So whenever your partner is on one arm, you're going to be doing one side, and when they switch hands, you will switch hands, okay? Your main movement is gonna be single arm dumbbell press. We're gonna have one dumbbell. We're not gonna have 2 and do one side at a time. We're gonna have those stabilizer muscles engaged. We're gonna be laying on the ground, and whenever we come down to a 90-degree angle, I don't want you to drop it to the ground. We're not using that ground to stop the weight. We're using our chest. So nice, controlled, maybe even kiss that elbow to the ground. If you want to get a little rotation, whenever you bring it up to the top, squeeze that inner chest, then you can. We're going with 4 sets of 10 on each side. Again, that first set is going to be kind of a gauge, maybe an extended warm-up, but we're going to figure out what we can do and what we're capable of for the next 2 rounds. Shoulder taps is your active rest. And this next one, wide grip upright row with pause. Shoulder taps look like that. Make sure that core is engaged, that our hips aren't swaying, and that we're getting carried away. Wide grip upright row, we're gonna do this with a bar. Our hands are gonna be right outside our hips. We're still gonna lead with those elbows. Normally we bring it up to our chin, but we're going to come up as high as we can and get a pause, and then control on the way back down. Going back up, get a pause, focusing on that upper back, the traps. 4 sets of 10 again. There's a theme today. So if that's too easy, increase the weight. If it's too hard, decrease the weight. Burpees, everybody's favorite, chest down to the ground. Really no need to see how many you can get done. Body rows. It's gonna be over there on the power racks. The higher the bar, the easier it's going to be. Reps are relatively low for body rows. So let's make sure that we are getting that squeeze at the top. We are going to make sure that our body is on the inside of the power racks, because if we're pulling outside of the power racks, that bar could come off the J-hook and you and the bar could go tumbling down. So we're going nice and controlled, squeeze, touch that chest to the bar, then back down. 4 sets of 10 on that. And then this is Jordan's addition right here. Push-ups for 300, that is collectively. You guys just get next to each other, look at each other and be like, what? Okay, and then you just do push-ups. You guys can, if you're a better push-upper than your partner, then take more of the load, but that's gonna be collectively. So we like for you to be 150, but we know not everybody is equal in here. So if you are a better push-upper, be like, all right, I'll take, 175, you take 125. You guys do the math. Any questions?